today, we know what God made on day 1 and day 2 and day 3 and day 4. But he made some more things. He was not done after 4 days. So we're going to look back. And this is the sky that God made on day 2. Right? This is the water and the land that God made on day 3. Do you remember that? Yeah. So on day 5, God decides to make some animals. What kind of animals do you think he made?
Giraffes.
Giraffes? Is that your favorite kind?
Water.
Say it again.
Water.
What? That's not an animal, silly. Giraffes? He did make giraffes. What is another animal that you like?
Elephant.
He made elephants. What's another animal you like?
Well, I don't really have one favorite animal. I have all of the animals on my favorite animal.
Me too. I don't have one favorite. I like them all. Well, we know that
I have one favorite.
What is your one favorite?
Flamingo.
Say it again.
Flamingo.
Who? A flamingo? A flamingo? They're pretty and pink, aren't they? Hey, I bet you like flamingos because you like pink. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, so we all have favorites. Now, I have some pictures of animals. And I want you to think about what part of the earth God made for this animal to be able to move in. I'm going to show you a picture, and you're going to help me. Did God make the sky for this leopard to move in?
No.
Or the water for him to move in? Or the land?
The land.
The land, that's right. Oh, I've got some more. I have to have a bunch. I don't know if we'll even use them all. Did God make the land for the bird to move, the water for the bird to move, or the sky for the bird to move in?
The sky.
That's right. Let's see. Oh, where do we put the lion? Where does he move around?
The land.
The land. Oh, you're so good at that. How about, oh, that's a coyote. Where does he like to move around?
Land.
Oh, man, you're so good at this. This is a big black raven. Where does he like to move around?
Sky.
The sky, that's right. Okay, this might trick you. This is a duck.
Water.
He does. He's kind of both the water and the sky, isn't he? But you're right. Oh, where does that hummingbird like to move? That's right. God made the sky for that hummingbird. What is that guy? Where do you think? Use your words.
Land.
Land. That's right. You guys are so good at this. What about an owl?
Oh, land.
The land? Where do you think?
I say the sky.
The sky? You think he flies? I think he flies. Who is that?
Fishy.
Oh, fishy. Where does the fish move around?
Water.
In the water. That's right. Oh, here's one of your favorites. Where does he move?
The land.
The land. Oh, you're doing this so well. And here is a polar bear. Where does he like to move around?
Wind.
In the land. That's right. And, oh my goodness, that is a
most
beautiful bird. Where does he like to move around?
The sky.
The sky. You're exactly right. Whoop. Here is, I think it's a whale, and I'm not certain. Where does the whale
water.
In the
Water.
water.
But I think it's a penguin.
You think that's a penguin? That would be water too, wouldn't it? Okay, where does the bird like to move?
Sky.
The sky. This guy is called a sea turtle. Where does he like to move?
Water.
That's right.
And wind.
Oh, I'm so excited. A giraffe, which is the one you like, Ellie. Where does he like to move?
Land.
In the land. You're exactly right. Oh, a scary shark. Where does he like to move?
That's my favorite. Water.
In the water. Okay. And, oh, look at that cute little bird. Where does he like to move?
Sky.
In the sky. He flies in that sky that God made. Whoa, where does this guy like to slither around?
Wind.
And on the land. That's right, he does. Good job. And this might be a little bit tricky. Where does a bumblebee like to move?
Sky.
That's not tricky for you. You're exactly right. He flies, doesn't he? He flies in the sky A porcupine. Where does a porcupine like to move around? On the land. You did such a good job. Now, I think it's so cool that God made the land and the water and the sky, that God made daytime and nighttime, that He made plants all before He made the animals. Because He knew they all needed a sky and water and land to move around in. And they needed plants to eat. And they need daytime so they can find their food. And they need nighttime so they can sleep. And God made everything already so that when the animals came, they would have a place to live. Now, remember that in our Bible, put your hands up like this. We know our Bible is made up of 2 books. Open your hands up. The first book is called the Old Testament. Oh my goodness, she's so smart. The second book is called the New Testament. Oh man. In the Old Testament, it whispers, put your finger up like this, Jesus is coming. And in the New Testament, Jesus came. Well, the story of how God created everything is in the Old Testament, in the book called Genesis. Can you say Genesis? Genesis. And it says in Genesis that God said on day 5, will you listen closely because this is a little bit tricky. On day 5, He said, let the animals that fly in the sky fill the skies. Let the animals that swim in the seas fill the seas. And that was the end of day 5. Did we do any animals on land yet?
No.
No, the animals on land don't come on day 5. So on day 5 we get the birds of the air and the insects that fly. And we also get all the animals that swim in the ocean. All right, day 6. Are you ready for day 6?
No.
On day 6, God said, let all the creatures that walk on the land be on the land and walking. And you know what? Watch my hands. This is day 6. I'm not going to tell you everything God did on day 6 because only part of it was the animals. He did something even more important than all the animals, but I won't tell you that until next week. It's a secret. Okay? So day 5, God made all the animals that live in the sky and live in the sea. On day 6, God made all the animals that live on the ground, on the land. And then He made, I'm not going to tell you yet. You have to come back next week to find out what He made, okay? Our Bible verse today says, can you read it with me? God saw everything He had made, and it was very good. Let me help us learn this verse. Are you ready? Look at Miss Kim for just a minute. Point up when we say God. You ready? God. How do you see things? With your eyes? Saw everything that He made, and it was very good. Wow, that's good, Miss Ellie. Try it with me, Kinsley. You ready? God saw everything He had made, and it was very good. Can you try that with me again? God saw everything He had made, and it was very good. Now I'm going to play a little tiny game with you, and I'm going to hide a word and see if you can still say the verse. You want to do that game with me? Yeah. Now watch this. Well, close your eyes. Don't watch this. It's a little game I like to play where we hide words and see if you can still say the verse. Uh-oh, it's going to be too hard, I know. That's okay, though. We'll learn it. Okay, open your eyes. Now, are you ready? Whoa, one of the words is gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Say it with me. God saw everything He had made, and it was very good. Oh, you got it. So the word that was missing was God, wasn't it? God saw everything He had made, and it was very good. Let's do one more word. Close your eyes. Okay, are you ready? Uh-oh. Do you know what word I got rid of?
Yeah.
What?
I know.
What is it? Is it good? Very good. That's the word I got rid of. Are you ready?
I knew that already.
Oh, man, I knew you were smart. I could just tell. Are you ready? Here we go. Point up. God saw everything he had made, and it was very good. Listeners, you did a great job, and God made so many wonderful, colorful, beautiful animals. But do you know what the best thing God gives us? He sent Jesus for us. And that's the very best thing he's ever made for us, even though all of these things are very, very cool. So let's bow our head and pray and thank God for the world he made us and for sending Jesus. God, we love you so much, and we thank you for our friends who are here today. We thank you for our church where we can learn about you. We thank you for your word that teaches us about you, and we thank you for the beautiful world you created for us. But most of all, God, we thank you for Jesus. We love him so much, and in your name we pray. Amen. Okay.